Hello my friends, welcome to another candy review. Let's have a look at Coconut Long Boys Juniors. This is a treat that I've never really heard of. The brand is Atkinson's and they're represented by this fellow. He's given us the thumbs up, the two thumbs up. So going full Siskel and Ebert. And here, the packaging, I like it. I do, something about it I do like. Although I'm uncertain what these are. This would indicate like chocolate with coconut inside, but I don't think there's any chocolate to speak of. So there is plenty of real coconut in here. And we've got lots of literature. They give an indication of the other products in their range, and then they talk on and on and on about how much quality is in the bag and how much the family cares about what they're doing. And I think it's a little bit boastful. They could have had some small blurb about their commitment to quality, but right beside this literature is the actual ingredients list, so you can kind of consult that and make some inferences of your own. Well, but the front of the package looks good. I do like this. That's Junior, or the Long Boy, wearing his best Ronald McDonald outfit. Alright, let's go. I guess there's not too many cheap coconut treats that I eat very often, or that I've even tried. Nearing the end of summer I got a hold of some coconut treats. They were like little nuggets that were toasted. They were pretty good, I think. The aroma is light. A little bit of oiliness or butterness, at least in the aroma. I think I'm just getting some coconut oil aromas in there. And a little bit of toastiness, so I'm with them so far. And the individual treats, in the Tootsie Roll fashion, are presented such. And I do like it. Pretty good looking treat. Very, very firm to the touch. This is definitely a chew. This is going to be an experience. I have to get myself built up for this. Coconut Long Boys. I suppose they had some Long Boys they were marketing, and then they shrunk them using some enslaved elves in the factory. So Coconut Long Boys. Getting a pretty pronounced aroma, and this is far different than I would have thought. The appearance, way different. I expected something that would have an indication of crispness or something. This is strictly caramelly looking distillate. Well, we're in for it. This is probably going to immediately stick to all my tooth enamel. But let's move bravely forth. A nice color, a little bit of a burnt butter color. I see some specks of black throughout. Don't know what that is. So we're presented here with mostly oils, syrups, sugars, and the coconut has been processed to death. they must blend it to a paste before they mix it up. So let's give it a go. Lung Boys. A little sandy on the tongue and on the teeth. I'm tonguing the bottom of the cylinder. And there's definitely some graininess. So the coconut is there. It's just processed into oblivion. In the history of coconut, it used to be a big industry in the Caribbean. They would chop the coconuts in half, lay them out in the sun, and when the innards dried, they would scrape it all out, and that was called copra. That's a word that needs to get back into rotation. Copra. What a cool word. I like just about everything to do with coconut. The juice, the flesh, the dried trimmings. So now that my mouth has warmed up the Lung Boy, well, first of all, it was far more yielding than I would have thought based on the structure. It's not really too sticky. It's hanging onto my enamel a little bit, but it's quickly I can quickly move it off of there with a little swipe of my tongue. So really, it's got a little bit of a fattiness. Not too bad. You would have to super be into coconut to enjoy it, but I did happen to enjoy it. Non-fat dry milk. The aftertaste leaves a little to be desired because my mouth now has this coating of like syrups and simple sugars. They also make the Chico Stick. Oh, and the expertly named peanut butter bars. Watch out for those on your store shelves. And rainbow coconut, rainbow coconut. They just have a little list of items here, so it looks almost as if it's called the rainbow coconut mint twist. Well, not bad. I would give a go with some of these others if I saw them. Really, the aftertaste is off-putting though. That's when the real problems come out to play. But in the process of eating it, there's a little bit of preoccupation with the coconuttiness and the roasted characteristics. And as long as you have a little sip of water for afterwards, Long Boys aren't too bad. But I can't shake this aftertaste. It's not overly, even though it's filled with sugars, it doesn't come off as overly sweet when you're eating it. But now I'm getting kind of the oiliness and the residual sugars. So if you're into coconut, give those Long Boys a try.